Hey everyone, grab your orange juice and cool down with meodentv as we dive into today's hot news. Holy smokes, did Trump just pull a full 180 on his tariff plan, or what? One day he's out there, hyping up these reciprocal tariffs like they're the key to world domination. Then, boom, Wednesday hits, and he announces a 3-month pause. What gives? Turns out, the guy's got a political pain tolerance of about 7 days. The bond market started acting like it was auditioning for a disaster flick. Stocks were bleeding, and Trump's like, all right, people are getting yippee, a little freaked. Let's pump the brakes. This man's known for his policy zigzags, but this was a straight-up retreat. Get this, his own trade rep, Jamieson Greer, was on Capitol Hill preaching the tariff gospel, totally clueless that Trump was pulling the plug. Talk about getting left in the dust. The real kicker was the bond market going nuts. For days, Republicans, business execs, even Trump's buddies were begging him to reconsider. But he was all, "My policies never change." Classic Trump bravado. Then the Treasury Department started sounding alarms. Scott Bessent, the new Treasury head, had a sit-down with Trump that Wednesday and laid it out. The bond market sell-off was accelerating, and it wasn't just a hiccup. It could tank the economy worse than anyone thought. Earlier that day, White House economic folks had already briefed Trump on the chaos, and it was sinking in. Big-shot business allies were blowing up the phones of top aides, hammering the same point. The bond market's screaming danger. Trump wasn't even set on pausing when he was tweeting about the stock market that morning. 2 insiders said he was still mulling it over, but by afternoon, he admitted he'd been glued to the bond market mess. "It's tricky, I was watching it," he told reporters. "Right now it's beautiful. But yeah, people were getting queasy last night." Sitting in the Oval Office, flanked by Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Trump tapped out the pause announcement like it was a spur-of-the-moment thing. "No lawyers, no nothing, we just wrote it from the heart," he said, grinning about how it was all instinct, not some grand strategy. Even as he calmed the markets temporarily, he threw in a curveball, hinting he might exempt some U.S. companies from tariffs, saying he'd decide instinctively. Typical Trump, keeping everyone guessing. And while he was at it, he tried to spin the whole thing as a win, bragging about Wednesday's stock market bump while conveniently ignoring the trillion-dollar losses from the week before. "Biggest increase in stock market history," he crowed. "Sure, Don, let's not mention the roller coaster you caused." It was chaos at the White House that day, advisors scrambling to keep up with Trump's snap decision. Most staffers found out about the pause when the rest of us did, via a Truth Social post. Even Greer, testifying in Congress, got blindsided. Representative Stephen Horsford straight up called him out. "Looks like your boss just pulled the rug out from under you." Ouch. Bessent and others tried to play it cool, insisting this wasn't a back-down, but part of Trump's genius plan to get countries negotiating. Bessent even said it took great courage for Trump to stick it out this long. Sure, whatever you say. So what's the deal with the bond market that got Trump all worked up? Picture this. Usually, when the world's going crazy, stocks crashing, trade wars brewing, investors run to U.S. government bonds like they're a safe bunker. These treasury bonds are the go-to because they're super stable, liquid, and backed by Uncle Sam. Yields drop as demand spikes, right? Well, not this time. When Trump rolled out his tariff talk, the bond market didn't just hiccup, it flipped the script. Instead of rallying, there was a sharp sell-off. People were dumping bonds, yields shot up, and it was like the safe haven turned into a haunted house. Why'd this freak Trump out? Because it's a neon sign that investors were losing faith fast. The Treasury Department was watching this unfold in real time, and it got ugly. Tuesday night into Wednesday, the sell-off went into overdrive after a weak bond auction showed nobody wanted in. That's when Scott Bessent and the economic crew started sweating. They told Trump, this isn't just noise, it could spiral into a catastrophe. Higher yields mean borrowing costs climb, and with his tariff plan already rattling markets, it was like pouring gas on a fire. Trump, glued to Fox Business and hearing recession warnings from guys like Jamie Dimon, finally got the memo. Keep this up, and the economy might tank on his watch. So he hit pause. Thanks for sticking with us until the end of this segment. meodentv We'll keep bringing you the latest on global politics in our upcoming clips. Stay tuned.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã lắng nghe. Đừng quên nhấn đăng ký và like để không bỏ lỡ bất kỳ tin tức mới nào. Hãy chia sẻ video này để thông tin được lan tỏa đến nhiều người hơn và để lại bình luận để chúng ta cùng thảo luận. Theo dõi kênh meodentv để cập nhật những tin tức nóng hổi nhất. Cảm ơn các bạn một lần nữa.